What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we continue the Gauntlet Series for the Earfun Air Pro 3s. Let me get my hand out the way. I always do this. All right. Their next opponent is the Google Pixel Buds Pro. This should be a pretty good head-to-head. I'm interested to see how this pans out. So without further ado, let's jump into it. All right, we're back in. Let's go ahead and jump right in and talk about price and specs. We'll start off with the Pixel Buds Pro. They came in at $200, actually $199. I believe they are still at that price. You may be even be able to find them on a discount. You can either get these from the Google store as well as Amazon. As always, I'll leave links in the description for both earbuds so you can take advantage of their pricing. As far as Bluetooth version, the Pixel Buds Pro only have Bluetooth 5.0, and they support only codecs of AAC and SBC. No higher end codec support on these guys, which is surprising, but I haven't been able to tell the difference up close. Again, I'm not no audiophile, but I haven't had a problem with that. All right, moving on. As far they do have active noise canceling on the earbuds, which is okay, pretty good. As far as battery life, the earbuds, you can get up to 11 hours on the earbuds alone, which I think is probably one of my best as far as battery life. And with the case, you can get up to 31 hours, which is fantastic. All right. The case does support quick charge, 1 hour, 5 minutes to get you an hour with noise canceling turned on. Sorry about that. And 15 minutes would get you 3 hours with I'm getting with ANC turned on. So you're getting really good quick charge on this. Yes, the case does support wireless charging as well. And as for water resistance, the earbuds are rated at IPX4 and the case is rated at IPX2. So you do get some water resistance from both portions of the product, which is awesome in my opinion. All right, as far as special features, you do have Google Fast Pairing, obviously with Google. You have multi-point connectivity with it. You can also use Google Translate if you're using one of the Pixel phones. And of course, you have spatial audio as well. A very solid earbud packed to the gills. So let's go. All right, next up, we will take a look at the Earfun Air Pro 3s. They come in at originally at $99, but you could get them for as low as $79 dollars. As far you can get you can get these from Earfun as well as Amazon. As far as Bluetooth version, they support Bluetooth 5.3. Codec they support is AAC, SBC, aptX, I'm going to say aptX, but aptX adaptive, not aptX, and LC3. Okay, I just want to make sure I got that out. All right, as far as ANC, yes, the earbuds do have noise canceling to them. As far as battery life, the earbuds can get up to 7 hours with noise canceling turned on, up to 9 hours with noise canceling turned off, and with the case, you can get up to 45 hours playback time. The case does support wireless charging and fast charge. 10 minutes would get you 2 hours of playback time. As far as water resistance, the earbuds are rated IPX5, so taking them out to the gym would not be an issue there. As far as special features, they do support low latency mode. However, it's kind of finicky at the moment. You do lose connectivity from time to time. I tried it before. It's a little spotty. They need to do an update to shore that up. They do also support multi-point connectivity for the earbuds, and just like the Pixel Buds Pro, these guys also have app support. All right, so both with pretty good specs. Let's continue. All right, let's go ahead and pull one of each of these out so we can take a look at the form factors and compare, contrast. All right, again, I like looking at, looking at these guys. You obviously tell they're two totally different form factors. You got the pencil style with the Air Pro 3s, where you've got the in-ear version style with the Pixel Buds Pro. I do like the matte concept that Pixel Buds is going with, the gray with the matte gray with the matte black, and you can tell how they have the speakers black to contrast the matte gray on the touch pad. They're very nice. I do like, however, I do like the gloss matte black combination of the Air Pro 3s here. Uh, like let me start over. I like the gray matte contrast with the gloss black. Then of course you got the nice detailing in the branding, and as well as the detail around the bronze detailing around the touchpad at the top of the earbud. Very nicely done. Let's go ahead and we're gonna go back over and look at the Pixel Buds Pro real quick. Can you tell they got them ergonomically shaped? Let me grab here on the ear tip so you can see what I'm talking about. They got the ergonomic shape here, so once it sits in your ear, you get that twist and lock in. It looks like you can get like a pretty low profile into the ear. Um, so that way it don't look like anything's protruding out the side of your head. Very nicely done. Weight is nicely distributed across the earbud, so that's also a big plus. And I like the fact you can see you got 3 speakers here to help with noise canceling, which is very nice. I like to see that. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. We're gonna go back over to the Earfun Air Pro 3s. Like I said, I love the detailing and the matte black gloss combination here. Of course, you got your mics here, 1, 2, for noise canceling. Very nice. Again, light earbud. Once you put them in, uh, just like the Pixel Buds, you don't get it. There's not a lot of weight, so the weight is distributed across the throughout the earbud fairly nicely. All right. So what we're gonna do, I'm going to go ahead and put these in, and we'll pull up my phone, and we're going to take a look at these guys in the ear. All right, here we go. We're going to start off and take a look at the Pixel Buds Pro. As you can see, it's an in-ear design, of course. It takes up just about all of the ear well. Here, let me zoom in a little bit closer. Let me get it. Like you see, it takes up a little bit of most of the ear well. It doesn't take up all of it, but you do get a nice, secure fit, very light in the ear, very comfortable for long-term use. All right. Okay, and as you can see here, doesn't take up hardly any, takes up hardly any, I might say, of the ear well, or the ear well there. Great seal with the twist and lock in. Of course, you got the stem here with the mic for being on the phone, getting a little closer to your mouth again. And of course, you got the nice touchpad here. So what muscle memory, you'll know exactly where that is. Of course, if you use earbuds, you know the general location or the general area where the touchpad would be. All right. So again, a very light, nice and comfortable earbud. Uh, Never had any problems with wearing them long term, either one. So they both are extremely comfortable to me. So what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and get these paired up. We're going to start off with the Pixel Buds Pro. We're going to take a look at their app, see what they got. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We got the Pixel Buds Pro already paired up in the phone. So let's go ahead and we're going to jump in to their app. We're going to go ahead down here and launch the Pixel Buds app here. All right. So now we're in. As you can see, you got the name of the earbuds at the top. You got a picture of both earbuds, left and right, and their battery levels underneath it. Underneath, you got your Google Assistant, where you can set notifications and everything here. Gives you all the information here. You can go into device settings here, where you can see battery levels and everything. They take us right back to where we are. All right, then, of course, you got Find Device in case you lose the earbuds. You can set out a ring to locate them. You got your touch controls here. We can go in, you can turn them on. You can do customize the touch and hold features there for left and right earbud. You tap on that. I have the right earbud set for no, and you toggle through noise canceling. The left one, the long press will give me the Google Assistant, and then of course you got the touch and hold. Excuse me. Actually the noise canceling ones up here. I'm sorry. You gotta go. I had it cycling through active noise canceling and transparency. All right, let's go ahead and bounce in. I'm trying to be quick about this because there's a lot to cover in here. And of course, you got these are fixed controls here. You cannot change these. These are set in stone as far as the swipe forward, swipe back, double, single, double, triple tap. Only thing you can do is customize the touch and hold. All right, I wanted to point that out. Of course, you got your sound option here. Here inside, you can go ahead with your noise canceling off or transparency mode. There are no levels to it. You just go through. And of course, you got your custom EQ. First of all, you got your settings here, your presets. You got default, heavy bass, light bass, balance, vocal boost, clarity. And they say your last saved one. This is where you go into the gear here, and you can set your own personal EQ settings here along with it. And if you like that, or rather, if you rather prefer the volume EQ, you can turn that on. It'll adjust It'll adjust your EQ based on how loud the earbuds are. I don't like it because it gives you that wavy type of sound or EQ. I don't like it, so I always have that turned off. But some people may like it, and that's fine. All right. Moving on, you got your volume balance here. This is, toggle between right and left earbud. I like this. That way you can, you can adjust how louder one earbud is compared to another one. Say if you have like a hearing difficulty in one ear or the other, you can make that adjustment. I really do like that. All right. Moving on down, you got your check for your ear seal. You can go in, put the earbuds in, run the test. Run the ear tip test. Oh my goodness. And it will test the seal of the earbud of the ear tips, making sure that you got the proper seal. This helps with the noise canceling as well as audio. Okay. Then of course you got more settings here. If you tap on this, you can go in your in-ear detection. Always have that turned on. So when you take your earbud out, it'll pause your audio, put it back in, it will resume. You got your firmware update version up here. You can go ahead and check for updates and everything. Then, of course, you got your about, tips and support, email notifications, send feedback, safety and warranty, and regulatory information, all the likes there. And then, of course, down below here, you got auto switch and multi-point. I think you can have you can have auto switch on with multi-point turned off, meaning that you can automatically switch from one device to another, but you cannot have multi-point on and auto switch off, if you understand that. But I leave them, it's good to have them both on so you don't even have to think about it. Okay. They were saying there were some features in here. They were looking for spatial audio. I didn't see anything on it. They said that was coming. I didn't see, there were no updates on it. I'm sorry, as you go up here at the top, you can hit the pencil here to edit the name. All right. Or let me see. All right. So you can go in, you can change the name here if you want to. And then you hit the three dots, you can go into my devices, which just show you all the Google devices you use, help, and then of course another send feedback option there. All right. And that's a quick rundown of the app, of the Pixel app for the Pixel Buds Pro. We're going to go ahead and get this swapped out. We're going to jump into the Earfun audio app and take a look at that for the Air Pro 3s. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. We got the Earfun Air Pro 3s, or Air Pro 3s paired up. They're in the ear, or on the phone, rather. Listen to me. I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, as you can see here on the main page, you've got the name of the earbuds, and you got the respective battery levels of all three, the case and both earbuds. I like to see that on there. Of course, you can go into an account here on the upper right, and you can do some questioning stuff here on the left through those. But we're going to go ahead. Oh, one more thing. You can add device by clicking on the plus here at the bottom, but we're going to go ahead and jump into the settings here. All right, again, back in the front, like on the main page, you got the name of the earbuds, the case, the earbuds battery levels, then of course the picture of the earbuds, and then moving down, you got your noise canceling options here. You got noise canceling, ambient, and normal. All right, there are again, like on the Google Pixel Buds Pro, there are no like degrees of intensity when it comes to the noise canceling. All right, and of course you got gaming mode here where you can turn that on, but as of right now, it is kind of flaky when it comes to the comes to connecting, keeping a connection with your device. So until they do an update, I just do not turn it on. And of course, now at the bottom here, you've got your equalizer. We can go and jump in there. Right now, I have my personal settings here. You can go in and you got your let me see. I'm sorry, I moved down. Okay, you got your presets here: bass boost, treble boost, bass reducer, treble reducer. Then if you scroll down, this is where you can save your settings here. As far on the equalizer, right now I have mine. It's set to test now. Of course, it went to test, but I went in and saved mine. There, you can create whatever you want and then save it again, however you want to do it. I like that. I'm not sure exactly how many you can save. I didn't test that out, but I think you can save as many as you need. Okay, and then of course you got the reset option here at the top. All right, moving on, you got your product tutorial here. This will just take you to a PDF that will give you the walkthrough. Like, say for instance, you do not have, like, who walks around with the manual in their pocket for their earbuds? Nobody. So this one will give you that exact same thing in a PDF on your device. All right. And again, let's go up here. We're gonna hit this gauge up here. Now, this one in here, you can go in, you can change the name of your device. It'll tell you how to wear the device. Product tutorial, again, takes you back out to the guide. You got the knowledge base, the frequently asked questions. You got your switching mode. Now, everything now from moving down here is just like what we saw in the last screen, or the last screen there. Switching mode, this is for noise canceling. Gaming mode, turn that off and on. Your equalizer, you can turn, go in and back into your equalizer setting. The only thing different is it's custom controls. If you tap on that, you can go in and take a look and manipulate the touch functions. You can do for once, twice, single tap, double tap, triple tap, and then a long press for both the left and right earbud. I do like how they leave that function and give you that type of functionality there where you can basically control and set up anything you want, unlike with the Pixel Buds Pro. Okay, so once we're back out of here, let's go ahead and back. Okay, one more thing. You can also go in and check your firmware update here at the bottom. Don't want to forget that. That's always important. All right. And that is basically it for the walkthrough of the Earfun Audio app for the Air Pro 3s. What we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and dive in and do a mic test for each of these earbuds. And then we're going to come back with a sound test. So stay strapped in. This is a mic test with the Google Pixel Buds Pro in a semi-quiet location. This is a mic test with the Google Pixel Buds Pro in a semi-quiet location. This is a mic test with the Google Pixel Buds Pro in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Google Pixel Buds Pro in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Earfun Air Pro 3s in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Earfun Air Pro 3s in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Earfun Air Pro 3s in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Earfun Air Pro 3s in a crowded location. All right, we're back in for the sound test for the Google Pixel Buds Pro. We got them all paired up on the phone. We're going to go ahead and jump into their app. All right, we got their app up here. Let me get rid of this here. All right. We're going to move this over to this side. All right, so now the app up, we're going to jump into the sound settings as, of course, right now. Let me go ahead and put this on transparency for a moment. That way I don't sound like I'm yelling. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and dive into some music to start off. Let's go ahead and jump into our music. We're gonna put it here on our second screen. We're not gonna start with Twister. We actually gonna start with uh let's go ahead. We're gonna start with Lenny Kravitz on this one. All right, let me make sure we're at our proper volume level that we like. We're gonna put noise canceling back on, and we're gonna go ahead down to the equalizer. All right. Now, right now, we're gonna set it on default so that everything is zeroed out, as you can see. Let me put that closer to you. All the settings are set at default. That's where we're gonna start at. No. Here we go. All right. Let's go. All right. We're at our preferred setting range, sound setting. All right. Not as loud as I would like for it to be. But you do got a nice bass, nice sound stage, nice and wide. Okay. Now let's go ahead and put my settings on. Okay. The bass got more powerful, much stronger bass. Still got the same sound stage. Not as loud. I thought it'd be louder, but it hasn't gotten that much louder. Vocals are clear, but they sound kind of low. All right. All right. So still kind of a low sound, good sound, but low. Even with my own personal settings, let's go ahead and push that back to default for our second song. And it just, I don't know, it just seems like messing. I have that V shape on all of mine, and some of them I guess it's not shining on that one. But let's go ahead and we're gonna jump into some hip hop here. Let me see if we can find. All right, let's go back to Kill Us All. Let's do it. All right, now we got it. Nice sound. Still not as loud as I'd hope. So it's not the song. Let's hear this bass drop. All right, bass drop. It's okay. Everything sounds flat, obviously. But let's go ahead and hit my settings on there. Okay. So now we got. All right, so we got more bass, but the vocals. Let me move this up. All right, now that improved the vocals. Let me save that. All right, but still not as loud as I wanted to be. But you still got good bass on them. But it just feels like even at the volume level that I have it at, it just seems it doesn't have enough volume for me anyway. I thought it would be a little louder when it came to these songs for the Google Pixel Buds. Let's go ahead and drop that back down to default. We're gonna go ahead and jump into going home. Let's go. Ah, okay. Now you got that the sub bass on this is subtle, but you hear it a little bit. Now, not all zeroed out in this song, you can still have the lead saxophone more pronounced. It's more out front than the background music, which is good. Which is good. So let's go ahead and hit my settings. Okay, everything got brighter. This is a really good sound. It's just not okay, just not as loud as I hoped it would be naturally. But you do get a good sound, nice bass with that. Sound really good. It sounds good. Like I said, I wish it had a little bit more volume. natural volume, that it would have definitely improved the overall sound of the audio. So what we want to do is we're gonna go ahead and get this swapped out. We're gonna put the Air Pro 3s up and have them run the sound test. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We got the Air Pro 3s paired up and in the ears. So let's go ahead and jump in. We got the app up. We're gonna go ahead and put on noise canceling because I like to listen to my music that way. All right, got the chime for noise canceling. All right, we're back in there. Let's go ahead and jump into the equalizer. We're gonna set it to test, so everything's zeroed out. As you can see, let me put it a little closer. Everything's zeroed out now. We're gonna make sure that we're at my preferred volume level, right there. All right, so let's get it. Actually, you know what? Not yet. We're gonna hit again. Lenny Kravitz. Now let's get it. Already naturally louder than the Pixel Buds Pro. Nice wide sound stage. I got It's just very good. I got instruments that are on the right, and on the left. Good clear vocals. Let's go ahead and add my settings. Okay. Now everything got a little brighter, a little louder. Nicely done. Still got that wide sound stage. Still got clear vocals. These guys are the truth. All right. There's something on my thing here. Sorry about that. All right. Ant or something ran across the screen. All right. So to be honest, all right. So just to make it clear, back to what we we're talking about here. The vocal was just naturally all zeroed out. You got good, nice overall volume, naturally loud. I really could have just went ahead and turned it down a couple ticks, and I still would have been louder naturally than the Pixel Buds Pro. But then, of course, you had the good sound stage, nice and wide. You know, had my instruments that were on the left. You can hear it out of the left earbud, and then everything else centered. Uh, you can hear them out of both earbuds, and then if it had to be on the right, on my right rather, you would hear it out of the right earbud. So it was nice and basically nice spacing. It was really good sounding there. The vocals was crystal clear. These guys are really good. I can't believe the price point that these guys are at. All right, so let me go ahead. We're gonna jump into Kill 'Em All. Let me go ahead and switch that back. All right, there we go. Kill 'Em All. Let's go. Now, even the bigs hits harder with these than it does with the Pixel Buds Pro. All right, let me hear this bass drop. And that rumble, it's just, oh, it just hits. It hits different with these than it. Man, okay, let's go ahead and hit. We're going to go ahead and hit some sound. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had to turn that down. That bass is just powerful. And it's that type of bass I like where it's rumble. You got the sub bass rumble underneath, but you got the hit and punch. It just punch you upside the head. It's great. All right, it was great. Like you had again, like I said, you had that sub bass, that steady rumble, but then you had that kick that was just like hitting you right inside both sides of your head. Oh, it's just great, great sound, great sound. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna put this back to test. All right, there we go. And now we're gonna go ahead and put these into going home. Let's go. All right, we're gonna put it back up to my preferred volume level. Again, now that sub bass is more pronounced on this song than it was with the Pixel Buds Pro. That means you're getting better sound stage. All right. Now the lead saxophone sounds crisp. All right, let's go ahead and add my settings. Oh, okay. And even that sub bass just became more powerful, got a brighter, louder sound, and but you don't lose the lead saxophone. It's still crisp. Oh, and that high note is just ridiculous. This okay, that high note at this volume level is piercing. It's so crisp, but it's piercing. Uh, it sounds so good though. I would have to turn it down if I wanted to listen to the whole thing, like maybe a notch or two, just so I can get a good enjoyment out of that. But they got very loud naturally, and then when I add my settings, it just increased the overall volume and loudness of the song. Again, great soundstage, nice wide open. You heard it, nothing. Everything didn't sound like it was right here. All right, and you thought it just was all spread out, nicely done. You had your lead saxophone in the center, and he was crisp, he was clean, and then of course when he hit that high note, it was and that was piercing. That pierced to your soul almost. But it's a good sound altogether. Um, and like I said, these guys just impress all this every time. So what we're gonna do? I'm gonna get this all cleaned up and I'm come back with my final thoughts on this Gauntlet Series edition. Stay strapped in. All right, we back in. My final thoughts on the Gauntlet Series the Gauntlet Series for the Earfun Air Pro 3s and their opponent, the Google Pixel Buds Pro. And as I had to say, it wasn't even, it was no doubt. I have to give it, it was no doubt the Earfun Air Pro 3s were clearly a better sounding earbud when it came to overall listening, especially when you switch between my personal settings and natural and in no default settings rather. Even on default settings, they were much louder. The bass was more pronounced. Uh, it just just how it had an overall better sound than the Pixel Buds Pro. Uh, the Pixel Buds Pro are good earbuds. They did give you nice solid bass, but it just the volume just wasn't as loud as I would like them to be. Maybe I naturally anyway. Even when I had it on default setting, they just didn't come off loud as I would hope. Um, with these earbuds. And then I add my settings on. Of course, I'm gonna have to go back into the lab and then tweak those settings in the EQ and see if I can bring out some more of that volume. But um, they sound okay. They were good earbuds. They are good earbuds. But when I put them up against the Air Pro 3s, they weren't they just didn't last. They just they just didn't uh hold serve in my opinion when it came to dealing with these guys. As far as these sound fantastic, and for what I guess $80, man, they are impressive. All right. Again, the winner easily, in my opinion, the Earfun Air Pro 3s. They are definitely a force to be reckoned with in this Gauntlet series. And that will bring us to the end of this episode four of the series for the Earfun the Air Pro 3s. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue this journey continue the journey rather, and the series with the Earfun Air Pro 3s, as well as the series with the stats between 3 ANCs, which I also have that going at the same time of this one. Go and hit the subscribe button and then hit the notification bell. That way you're notified when them videos drop. I just dropped the second the episode 2 of the Gauntlet series for this between 3 ANCs yesterday, I believe. And that one's out now, and there'll be more dropping here soon. So that way, go ahead and subscribe, get the notification bell, so that way you're notified when these come out, as well as other videos I've got coming out soon. And just to give you a real sneak peek, I just got in the Soundpiece Capsule 3 Pros. I just got these in. I will be doing an unboxing of these here soon. So you definitely want to stay tuned for that. And I got a special uh surprise pair of earbuds. I was actually able to get these guys in, and we're going to have them go up, and they're going to jump into a Gauntlet Series as well. I'm not going to tell you exactly which ones they are, but they're going to get into a Gauntlet Series and or two before I have to return them. All right. So again, I'd like to thank you guys for coming out. Just a little bit of flavor to let you know what's coming down the pipe. I appreciate you coming out, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.